welcome back to the Quilting Your Legacy channel. Today we are going to talk about 1-yard pattern quilts. That way you can choose any of these 5 different 1-yard patterns, go through your fabric stash, bada bing, bada boom, you have got a quilt. The best part about this video is with these 5 different 1-yard cut patterns, they are absolutely perfect for beginner quilters. And the second reason is that they are really great patterns to be able to showcase large prints, because let's be honest, sometimes when we go through a quilt shop, we find these large print fabrics that we're not always sure what to do with because they don't necessarily fit into scrappy quilts. Well, with these different 5-yard patterns, we are going to be able to choose any of them to create a quilt using those large scale fabrics. Also, they are $2 digitally downloaded patterns from Villa Rosa, so that will be quick and easy for you to grab any of the 5 patterns, download them, and then you can go ahead and start going through your fabric stash. And again, each of these patterns are all calling for 1 yard of a few different fabrics. And not only are we going to review those different patterns, but I also have some buddy bundle blisses to show you as well. These are carefully curated bundles. That way it'll make your life a heck of a lot easier. And again, each of these patterns are beginner friendly, using large scale fabrics. In addition to, they are quick and easy. So in a weekend, you could even complete the quilt. I kid you not, I have done it myself. Ready to get started? First up is Fairhaven. Now, Fairhaven is going to be measuring at 50 inches by 50 inches. So if this quilt is not quite big enough, not a big deal. Go ahead and add on an additional border so that it turns it more into a throw size quilt. This particular pattern is going to be brilliant to be showcasing one of your favorite themed fabrics, and this is going to be a quick and easy quilt to be able to make up in a weekend. So for that themed fabric, this is going to be the star of the quilt. So this is where you really want to choose a print that stands out on its own. And again, this is called the themed fabric. To zip around that theme fabric, that is where you're going to be making a 4 patch. Now with that 4 patch, you're going to be wanting like a tonal fabric so that it contrasts against your themed fabric. So just for fun, I'm going to show you some fabric choices that you could choose from. So I've got all my fabric pieces right here. Why don't we go ahead? These are all 1 yard different cuts. These are called the Buddy Bundle Bliss because anything to make our lives a heck of a lot easier. I am going to be showing each of these fabrics. They are right on the website, but there's one particular Buddy Bundle that I really want to show you up close and personal. Okay, so here is a really great idea for Fairhaven. This could be your feature fabric. Now, this feature fabric is from Tulip Pink and, okay, there they are. And they have these really sweet little raptors zipping all around. So this would be your main fabric here. And again, this is just an idea. And then for your 4 patch, these would be your pattern for your 4 patch. So this would be the theme fabric, 4 patch, 4 patch. So you can really see that contrasting fabric. Now, that is a little bit crazy. I am not going to lie. Let's go ahead and set this to the side and then let's pick out a second bundle. Okay, so for that second bundle, how about this one? So again, this is from Tulip Pink. This is called Tabby Cat. And this would be your themed fabric here. And then for your 4 patch, these 2 fabrics would be for your 4 patch. I think I redeemed myself a little bit on that raptor fabric. So here is a second idea. Now, let's keep going and we will play with more Buddy Bundle Blisses in a moment. So at least there's 2 ideas for Fairhaven. Again, you're going to want that nice themed fabric look, and then you're going to want 2 contrasting fabrics to really highlight that themed fabric. Next up is Radiance. Now, I have made Radiance a few different times. This particular quilt is going to be measuring at 47 inches by 60 inches. Radiance is yet again only needing 3 different fabrics cut at 1 yard each. And yet again, just like Fairhaven, this is going to be brilliant, really featuring a nice large print fabric. And then you're going to want to have 2 other contrasting fabrics to go with it. So let's go ahead and just have some fun here. We'll go ahead and get that one right out of the way. Okay, so check out this one. So here we have our really fun T-Rexes. This would be your featured fabric here. And then we're going to need two different coordinating fabrics. One for a nice thin border, and then the second one for a little bit of a larger border. And this is a really great quilt that you could easily make up in a day because you're just literally sewing strips of fabric together. Okay, so with that one, I really, really love that one. Okay, so let's just have some fun because you're going to really want to have one nice, strong featured fabric and then two really nice and soft coordinating fabrics. So here's one more idea. This would be your feature fabric here. This would be your tonal fabric. So that would be like that smaller strip. And then here is your larger strip right here. So again, a nice bold fabric for your feature fabric, and then two other coordinating fabrics to ensure that it zips around your quilt in just a beautiful color way. Okay, so that was your second. Now, when you're choosing your fabrics for Radiance, again, you really want to make sure you have that nice bold print, which is going to be that larger print fabric, and then adding a little bit more depth to your quilt, having that nice, tonal fabric, and then something extra to be able to make the entire quilt complete with like that nice contrasting fabric. And that nice coordinating fabric is really going to pull the entire quilt together. Oh, and actually that reminds me. So I have fabric already cut out to make the Radiance quilt. I am going to have a lot of fun by using this very silly goldfish fabric. And in fact, I have this goldfish fabric as in a buddy bundle as well. And then, so for Radiance, I'm going to use this really fun goldfish fabric. And then this is going to be my contrasting fabric. And again, this exact bundle is right on the website. So look how stinking cute that is. And then I have my coordinating fabric, which is going to be this little guy. Like I said, I have all my strips cut out. But so that is going to be like this. Oh, let me show you on the other camera. That will make life a little bit easier. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Bada bing. Here is my main print fabric for Radiance. This is going to be my contrasting fabric. And then my coordinating fabric is going to be this one. So again, basically what you're doing is you're just sewing these strips together so this quilt goes together quick and easy. And yeah, I have all of this right on the website. I've been meaning to put together some kits for it for the exact pattern. I just haven't done that yet. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there because that is something that I cannot wait to sew. The third particular pattern is going to be called Honor. Now, Honor is measuring at 57 inches by 76 inches. Yes, this is a great size quilt. Now, Honor is very similar to Radiance, but you are going to be using 5 different 1-yard cuts of fabric, which is going to give you even more room to play with those different fabrics. Now, yet again, this is going to be using a nice large scale fabric with a few different coordinating fabrics. You're also going to need to have your borders, which will really create that nice framed look as your featured fabric to really frame your featured fabric right in. And pattern is absolutely brilliant for really making a statement. You are going to be needing 5 different fabrics for Honor. So let's just see what we can come up with. So my thinking is with Honor, again, you're really going to want that nice themed fabric, really nice and bold. But with these particular untamed fabrics from Tulip Pink, using these bright florals, this would be a really fun quilt to make. Ooh, okay, so there's a great color combination right there. Now, putting 2 of these bundles together, I keep forgetting I have this camera right here. Okay, so yes, this is 6 different fabrics, but just go ahead and choose 5 of the fabrics that you like most. So maybe we take out this tonal here, or maybe this tonal here, or goodness, maybe we take out the blue. Okay. See how that's coming together now? So again, 5 different fabrics to create Honor. And this could be a really great feature fabric here. Your coordinating tonal. There is no colorway that could go wrong with this grouping right here. So I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side. Could we quickly come up with another? Ooh, what if we did it with the cats? Okay. Ooh, all right, let me show you on this camera. Okay, so what if we did something like this? So we've got that really great fuchsia color. We've got our kitty cats as the main fabric. Okay, so there's our 3 right there. Now, this particular print has these sweet little mice zipping all around. So this could also be a part of the quilt. Now we have 4 fabrics, so we only need to have 1 more fabric. So that could be like this, or we go bold with both of them, and then we take that one out. Honestly, I like those 2 together. Okay, so as we're building out on our, let's just have some fun. This would be that really big themed fabric here. This could be one of your coordinating fabrics. And then we've got this one here, this really fun cat eyes, bright in fuchsia. And then like the second largest fabric print could be this one with the really sweet little mice, because how can you have cats without little mice as well? So again, here is a complete honor quilt as well. Actually, goodness gracious, I really want to make that. That's gorgeous. Okay, so let's go ahead and fold this. I'm going to set this one to the side. That way I don't get them mixed up. But again, using those Buddy bundles, the Buddy Bliss bundles, this is going to make your lives a heck of a lot easier when it comes to choosing your fabrics to go with these 5 different quilt patterns. Okay, so we just went through 3. The 4th particular pattern is called Evelyn. Evelyn is going to be measuring at 57 inches by 67 inches. And if you love strip quilting, here is your pattern. Basically, what's going to be happening is you are going to choose 4 different fabrics. Again, you're noticing the trend here, 1 yard each of those 4 different fabrics. Then you are going to be cutting that larger scale fabric at 5.5 inches. Then you're going to be sewing your coordinating fabric on the top and bottom as that long strip going across that bolt of the fabric, so that once you sew those 3 fabrics together, you're then just going to keep slicing it, flipping the fabrics around to be able to strip quilt to make this particular pattern. It is just going to make your life a heck of a lot easier. And when you purchase that $2 pattern, you'll know exactly what I mean. So again, you are going to need 4 different fabrics, 1 yard each of the coordinating fabrics, because you're going to be strip piecing. Leave a comment in the notes if you're not quite sure what I'm talking about. But with strip piecing, you really don't want to use directional fabric, because after you sew your fabrics together, the way that you then cut it out again, you're going to be flip-flopping your strip to turn it into the Evelyn quilt. So you really don't want to have directional fabrics, which is why choosing any of the Untamed fabrics by Tula Pink with those really fun, bright, and cheerful fabrics, that would be your best bet with this particular pattern. And because we've got 2 different cameras, let's go ahead and have some fun again with choosing some flower fabrics. So yeah, let's go with this guy. So what if you went with something like this? Now, this is not a part of the quilt, but if you love this color combination, please let me know in the comments and we will make this together. So here is your 2 fabrics right here for Evelyn. Here is your second 2 fabrics. Using these 4 fabrics together, you have got your quilt right there. Bright, cheerful, and absolutely adorable. I'm going to put this back so that I don't forget. So just for fun, let's see, can we do something like that again? Okay, so this is the roar. It has the raptors right in there. Okay, but if we did these 2 together, if you have anybody in your life who absolutely loves and adores dinosaurs, this would be a really great choice as well. So then it would be a matter of more than likely choosing another dino fabric, or in that same colorway, we have this particular dino fabric right here with that really fun raptor. But what if you used this fabric from Tula Pink? So you've got this really fun dino fabric here, but yet these 2 fabrics would be together, or you could go like these 2 fabrics together, these 2 fabrics together, and you've got a really fun, bright, and cheerful dino fabric quilt. Or you do indeed go with these 2 fabrics, maybe go with these 2 together, this one, and then you just have to get 1 more dino fabric, although we do have this really great one right here too. So maybe going like these 2 together, this one. Again, that's the best part about quilting, is that literally the sky is the limit and you can do whatever it is that you wish. Ooh, I like those 2 together. And then maybe these 2 together. This is also a part of the Roar line from Tula Pink. So yeah, those 2 together is absolutely smashing. And then you got these 2 together. Love it. And then we'll put that right to the side. Oh, are you having fun? Because wow, am I having fun. Okay, so the very last quilt that I am featuring is called Liberty Bell. Liberty Bell is going to be measuring at 54 inches by 73 inches. So a really great size quilt. When I say a really great size, what I'm basically measuring as anything at about 60 by 60 inches, that to me is a throw size quilt, which is perfect for a couch. I love having different couch quilts. That way, when the kiddos are all home with their buddies, everybody can just choose a quilt from the quilt cabinet, and then it's not too big, it's not too small. I just love that throw size quilt. I don't know what it is. And you know what? Honestly, it goes together so quick and easy that makes it really nice and special as well. So with Liberty, you're either going to be using a panel, which you could absolutely do, or you could use a large scale print. I love how simple but yet bold this entire quilt layout is. And with the panel or that large themed fabric, it is really going to feature as that centerpiece in this particular quilt. It could be really great for any type of season or yet again, large scale fabrics. Goodness gracious. Especially if you use something like this, which has the T-Rexes zipping all around. That would be really great as your bold center fabric, as your main fabric there. And then of course you got the fun coordinating fabrics zipping all around it. So with this particular pattern, you are going to be using 4 different fabrics yet again, cut at 1 yard each. You're gonna have that main panel, or again, 1 yard of that themed fabric, just like the T-Rex fabric. Then you're going to need a second 1 yard cut of the block center fabric. So that could be maybe this one here with the raindrops. Then you're going to need your framed fabric, which how fun would this really great fuchsia color be as your framed fabric. And then you are going to need the border as well. And goodness gracious, you could go with anything, whether you want to go with another dino print or, okay, because we are having fun. Okay, so you could go with the T-Rex fabric, although you wouldn't want that as your border fabric. So you could go with that really fun lime color if you wanted to. Goodness gracious, that is, here, let's put it on this other camera. This like really fun bold fabric, bold lime would be really great as well. Check that out. Okay, so that is not written in stone, of course, because you could also go with, we had this one already, remember that one? That's a really great color combination. Or like, here's like another really great color combination using those like flower fabrics. And then all you need to do is just choose 1 more yard fabric. Again, 4 different fabrics, and keeping in mind, you really want to have that nice bold featured fabric as your, what the pattern is calling your panel. But again, it's a 1 yard cut of whatever fabric that you wish. With these 5 different $2 digitally downloaded patterns, I know that sometimes it can be a little bit tricky trying to coordinate your quilts coming together. So that's where just go ahead and click in the show notes to see all of the different buddy bundle blisses, anything to make our lives a heck of a lot easier. And of course, they're all very carefully curated for you in mind. And I had so much fun coming up with the different color combinations using Tula Pink with her bright and vibrant colors as my inspiration, because using Tula fabrics in anything just makes our lives so fun and so playful. So I hope that this video was inspirational and a heck of a lot of fun to watch. With these 5 different patterns, we have Fairhaven, Radiance, Honor, Evelyn, and Liberty Bell. So choosing any of those 5 different patterns, go through your fabric stash and choose some coordinating fabrics. If you need help, I would be more than happy to mail order you some of these adorable buddy bundles. And please let me know which fabric you are going to choose, in addition to what pattern you are going to use first. Because honestly, it does not matter as long as you are quilting your legacy. If you are new here, hi, I am Emily from Norton House Quilting and as Quilting Your Legacy. And we are here today to not only make quilts for ourselves, but to make quilts for our favorite people so that our quilting legacy lives on. I cannot wait to sew with you soon. Check out the show notes, click that subscribe button so that you never miss out. And I would love to have a thumbs up. That way, I know that you like to watch this video and it'll help give that a little bit of encouragement to continue to make more videos. Happy quilting your legacy. Bye for now.